So, good morning, guys. Welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. I am about to start running again. You better get very physically fit as you can in order to handle everything that's coming our way. So, I want to say to you that I am very sorry. I'm super sorry. I'm sorry for me. I'm sorry for my children. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for anybody that's listening and that can actually comprehend. I am truly sorry. None of this is my fault. None of this is really your fault. But things are not, they're not getting any better. Now, some of you are going to think that that's foolish for me to say that. But, you know, when I read as many emails and comments that I read, I know that most of you, 99% of you, are in line with the same type of mindset that I am. And you're in reality and you understand what's going on and you're trying to do things about it. But, you know, at the end of the day, you're still human, and most of you are likely parents or grandparents too. And this is a tremendous burden on you. So here's the thing. So like last week I did some videos and and I talked about it, but I also took a little time off because my husband was on vacation for the 4th. And you know what? Every time that I took a day off or took an afternoon off, or we tried to, I remember how I said we tried to be normal. You know, the next night or the next morning or whatever, you wake up and all you do is turn on your phone or turn on your laptop or somebody contacts you or you read your emails and boom, there's something else. And here we are a week later, a little over a week later, or more than a week later, I should say. And, you know, yesterday I took kind of a day off on social media. It was my mom's birthday, and we did some family stuff yesterday afternoon and whatnot. So it was just a busy day. So I wasn't really on social media that much. I didn't make a video. Started one got some footage of my garden last night because we got some doozy storms. I wanted to get as many of my tomatoes in as I could because I knew they were going to split, and some of them have. But I'm not, and I'm thankful for the rain, believe me. But my point is even when you try to get away for a day or two or a week or whatever, it doesn't matter how much time you take for yourself. You come back and there it is. So now we understand that 70%, I laughed at this. Listen to this top stuff. 70% of Americans think we might be headed towards a recession. That's on CNBC. I saw that article this morning. I'll link it below. I think another channel or so has mentioned it yesterday, and I got the news report for it too. And I laugh at that. What do you mean you think? What world you in? What world? Guys, you know, you and us, and we've been sitting here talking about this for months and months and months. You are majorly in a recession. And they blame gas prices and inflation. And then this morning we see what inflation for June is 9.1. Way to go. So awesome. Again, there's gas to be blamed there, you know, causing problems with people's finances. And, you know, guys, you know all this. And the thing is no matter what you read, you can bet it's probably triple times worse. Or, you know, when you actually, let's talk about this. You know, when you get information, you have to sit there and get past your initial headline and what the heck, and then you have to go, okay, if the right hand is telling me this, what is the left hand doing? I'm sorry to tell you, but I posted, just so you knew, I didn't really say anything, this was night before last, when the situation with New York came out. Y'all better get out of them cities. It's not even funny. It's not, I mean, what do you do? I mean, how often do we need to tell people these things? But when I saw that, first of all, I have to tell you that I know people that absolutely flipped out. Now, I didn't flip out. My brain is now trained to go, okay, when I see this, what is the other hand doing? What are they not telling me? Why is this happening? Why now? What is the truth? First of all, I don't know, and you don't either. So we can all, anybody, you can get on here and you can say whatever you want. And a lot of you try to. That doesn't mean that that's really what's happening or fully what's happening. So It all comes out in the wash. It may take a year or 2 or 3, just like a lot of things have come to pass over the last 2 years. And, a lot of people are smarter now than they were a year ago or 2 years ago, and they're making different decisions. Good on ya. We'll stop it right there, right? So, but it takes time for some people to see. But I don't know about you, but I am not an expert. But if that's the best you can do to try to warn people about any type of nuclear threat, well, you wasted taxpayers' dollars or something to create your ad. My cat could do a better job filming and editing than what I saw come out in that. That was the weirdest thing I've seen in a long time. And, every time I go to Knoxville, I do see some weird. Believe me, we have a little bit down here. And I'm just saying, I was like, what? But what I really have a problem with is that, I do know of people that really flipped out over that. Which at first it saddened me. Because, just like you, I sit back and I go, I've been telling you, we've been telling you, I've been telling you, you shouldn't be surprised, right? I mean, I know you're dealing with that. And that's why I say I'm sorry. So if you're listening to this and you are just now beginning to accept that things aren't getting any better and you haven't done anything about it, let me say this to motivate you. You are behind. Your booty better get on flaming fire right after you hit end on this video, if you haven't by now, and start doing things to prepare your home, to prepare yourself. We've talked about many, many things for many, many years. Okay? And there's a lot of good channels out there that have been talking about many things for many years. And so you need to tune into that. What you need to be doing is probably endless. You will never be prepared enough for anything. All you can do is the best that you can. You have to accept. The first step in anything is accepting this is where we are. It's not getting any better. You can go to the beach. Guess what? When you come back this Saturday or next week, guess what's going to be staring you in the face? Inflation, high gas prices. No matter how they're trying to manipulate you right now by giving you a little bit of a tax cut. Thanks. I feel so much better. Yeah, I'm saving 20 cents at the gas tank right now than I was. It's 20 cents cheaper than it was last week, but it's still more than double than what it was in 2020. I just want to say thanks. So, if you read the article that I just mentioned about CNBC, they talk about how people are trying to start preparing. It's not funny. I'm really not being a butthole. It's not funny, but I giggled because I was like, where have you people been? I'm assuming that the mainstream media is struggling for people to pay any attention to them right now. So they have to kind of tune into what people are actually thinking and talking about. Even if they don't fully tell you the story or actually help you, they just need you to read the headline like I did and actually click on the article. I think that's actually a little bit of what's going on. I could be wrong. I probably am. That's okay. That's good. But that's what I'm thinking, because I'm telling you right now, people are so blown out of their minds right now that they're just turning it all off. I really believe that. I think they're even tuning, as much as they maybe they love me or love you, they're probably starting to have to tune us out because they're so psychologically worn out that they can't deal with it. And I can't stop that, and you can't stop that. But if you are within boundary of it, take a day off if you need to. Go to the library, get you a good book, go get you a dip cone. I'm starting to run. So what I'm telling you is right now, I know what Patera has figured out in the last couple of years of her life, what she needs to do to handle stress. Because see, denial doesn't work for me. I agree that we all need a little bit of a stress break. Okay. Go get a massage. Actually, don't. They're very expensive. That's a lot of food storage. Don't do that. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? If there's something that you have to do for yourself that isn't any danger to you, that helps you, gets you through a migraine, gets you through stress, I'm not telling you not to take moments for yourself, okay, or a couple of days or a day, but don't think you're coming back and it's not going to be that. Don't think you're coming back and it's going to be better. It's not. So you're going to have to find a daily stress management. What is that for you? I don't know. For Patera, it's running. For Patera, it's running. She has to. I have to either be doing kickboxing, Krav Maga, or some type of hard physical running. So I'm preparing for a 5K again. So a year ago I did that. You went on that journey with me. I did it. And at my age, my first 5K, I placed in the top 200 out of 1,200 people. I don't know if that's good or not, but I was proud of myself. It was tougher than I thought when I got there. Yeah, I mean, it was tougher than I thought, probably because I pushed myself. But, you know, whether I actually run the 5K in September or not is irrelevant to me. It is the fact that I went through that journey last year. I know what it does, what kickboxing and different things do for me. I have to pound it out. You may have to pound it out, okay? Find a safe way to pound it out, run it out, walk it out, even if it's just walking. Whatever you need to do, whatever you can physically do, walk to the mailbox and back. But after seeing how I lost weight, how my stress level went down, and I'm telling you right now, I don't think I would have dealt with COVID as well without having been in better physical shape right after, because I did get COVID couple months after, and I think because I had lost 20 pounds and because I was eating better, and I made myself be physical during COVID, I think that helped me. My point here is I have figured out what I need to do for me as best I can, okay? So please do that. It's not getting any better. Inflation is not getting any better. If they start doing whacked out things that to us, like they're doing in Germany and in the Netherlands and all these places in Europe, are you seeing that? Have you seen Sri Lanka? Don't think that bad things cannot happen here. I don't know if the PSA in New York is to just scare the dickens out of you, or if it's actually to give you a heads up. It wasn't helpful, but take it for what it is. So realize this is the world we're in. We have to accept it. You have to do what works best for you and start doing it as soon as I shut up. That's the option that we have, y'all. And do not give up. There's no way that you have it in you if you're here. You know, your grandparents didn't give up. You can't give up. So yeah, like I said, inflation is up. I'm sure you're really shocked. Did you laugh at the 9%? I chuckle. I just go, okay. Yeah. See, they're really banking on you being stupid. They're really banking on you being stupid. That's why I do that. I'm like, okay. I mean, it's insulting, really. Be smarter than that. Start working on your food storage. Don't stop. I mean, you know, don't stop. Are you able to function at home as best as you can if a crisis hits? You know, and like I said, and I'm going to continue to say, crisis will come in many different forms. Please pay off as much debt as you can so you can work through your finances. Please continue to work on your food and water storage. Are there special items, medical items that your family needs? Don't stop. Get them. Everything counts. Every skill counts. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but winter is coming. I know that we're all hot as dickens and scorched and feel like we're going to just shrivel up and burn and fly away because it's been so hot. But that's going to come to an end very soon. And do you have firewood? Do you have propane? Is your home functional in some way, shape, or form to keep you warm? Right now, like at Walmart, I went to Walmart night before last and it looked awful, but they have things on sale. There are things on sale. Are there extra clothing items that you need that they're on sale? You know, what are items you need for your home? You need to be getting them. We're going to have a lot of videos coming up. I've got to make a relish can. I've got to can so much. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to be talking about issues and canning. So you're going to be seeing different things like that because it's like this. I may be running and talking to you at the same time because I'm determined to keep my schedule at 16 to 18 hours a day. And you know, just keep moving along. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of running, a little bit of cooking, a little bit of canning, a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of, a little bit every single day. Slow and steady wins the race, but you can't back out of the race. That's what I'm saying. I'm planning on the 5K. I'm going for the 5K. If something happens and I don't participate in the 5K, that's really not what matters. What matters is I prepared and I could participate in the 5K. What we are all dealing with right now is that same scenario. It's a little bit every single day. Don't stop. All right? I missed you yesterday. I love you. You're on my mind. You know the deal. You know the thing. Got to be strong, y'all. Got to be strong. Well, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for so many kind emails. And you do not have to send me gifts. I've opened this video with this. And I love them. I thank you. I love my pearls. They're kind of my signature. But I have figured out when James bought me some more. I have some larger turquoise pieces, but he bought me those little flat turtle dakshi. They are ho chunk, and they're flat, and they stay really snug in my ears. So you know what? I don't have to worry about some crazy turkey trying to pull out my pearls, because they will. You really don't need to wear a lot of jewelry. Some little flat earrings or those like gel type, you see me wearing those wedding bands that are that, rubbery material. That's about all you can do when you're working a farm. The rest is you're going to get lost in translation. So you always know when somebody's really working or not. Because, when you come out here looking like Joan Collins off of Dynasty, I mean, how much work are you really getting done? I don't know. So anyway, we got to hit the pavement. We're going to be busy. More videos coming your way. Again, it's not getting any better. It's not going away. Accept that. Accept the challenge. Because you're going to rise above it. Get busy. We'll see you on the next video.